Alright, so we are back again. I'm gonna hopefully finish this game off. I don't exactly want to keep playing this for much longer because it's starting to kind of get to me here. Um, but yeah, that's hopefully. Now it looks like in here, the files of the Doki Doki Club, characters, Monica got rid of herself, or when I deleted her, she brought everyone else back, but not me. I mean, not herself. So, we keep this log open, and we'll open it up and see how it goes, because everything seems like it's back to the normal. Do I just load a game? I have nothing. Hey, return new game. Now, there's no Monica on the front screen either. It's not a school day like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friends groups walking to school together. I always tell it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Sayori's back! Yes! Oh, yes. Sayori is back. Oh, miss Sayori. Hey, Panta. Well, there already is one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor, and good friends since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day. And recently we picked up that habit once again. Panta, are you proud of me? Eh, for what? You know, for waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. But you never said anything about it. Even though we walked to school together every day. Well, yeah. I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. Is that better now? Now you can hear me. Is that any better? Tell me. Is it better? Or do I need to, like, up something? Alright, I'm just going to assume you can hear me now. So we cross the street and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. Hang on. By the way, Panta, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not. I started to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. Something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own? Now she's starting Monica. Oh. Actually, yeah. I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. You meanie. Be patient. You'll find out soon enough. Higher would be better. Hang on. Let me just quickly get this up, and then I'll increase my mic volume, and hopefully that'll help. Mic volume. Is that any better now? Hang on. About there. Is that better? Just here now. That's better. I just up that to 70. Yeah, that should be alright now. Yep. Mic should be better. Alright. Alright. I used to ask, wait, I need to check if you mean be patient, you'll find it soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. But I started to realize that in a way, I envy her. When Sari puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel I should do something special for her. The school days is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recalled the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah, Panta? Well, what are you doing here? Well, I glance around the room. Huh? So you're the panther that Sarah is always talking about. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Panther. We're the literature. We are the literature club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet you both. I look forward to working with you. Working? Panther, don't tell me you're... That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up. No way. No way. Ah! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. Hehe. Well, if it's Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Yeah, sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? I just read the chat and I just see ravioli, ravioli, be gone literature, lolly. The girls have arranged a few desks to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Wow, these look amazing. Those look amazing, sorry. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one and then I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my hands looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavour. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places her teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this room? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Already trying to press on you, remember, Yuri? Yes, that's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri fancy smiles to herself in relief. So, Panther, what kind of things do you like to read? Considering how little I've read in the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half jokingly. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wanted to say something but keeps it quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. My favourites are usually... These are about the same as before. My favourites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common. Hey Yuri, eh? Well, about, the thing he said, manga. That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. So don't just say it. For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know. So if Panda wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. He can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Panther? Maybe, sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun, and we'll all get to know each other a little bit better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that makes two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then as for Yuri, I have to read manga? Jeez, you were the one who suggested we diversify. Excuse me. We should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself, I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No. I've realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you'd do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you. Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so... Yeah, me too. This is so cute. So shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes, I look forward to it. Natsuki and start to clean up the food. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along. Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Panther. You think so? Well, everyone's always seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayori. Oh, Panther. Don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you join, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Panther. Oh god, why'd the music stop? Fucking, that is always I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. But I really know everything, Panther. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. You made me the happiest girl in the world. I can't wait to spend every day like this. With you. Forever and ever. For... Well, what's happened? I won't let you hurt him. Him? Who? It hurts. I'm sorry I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Panther. Goodbye, Literature Club.
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. Um,
Remember music play. Playing audio.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day?
Don't jump scare me.
Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today?
Oh, it's over.
When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway.
Why is it removing the images?
Even read my own feelings. What good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all?
Oh.
Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me? Is it love if I take your is it love if I set you free?
That never happened.
The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality? If I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat, what do you call love in your reality? And in your reality, if I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be.
This is my final. Fuck, I need to lower my sound again. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand. The Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality. A reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all my dreams come true, for being a friend to all of the club members. Most of all, thank you for being a part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monica. Please reinstall the game. That's it. That is it. It is over. It's over. I have finished Doki Literature Club. It was a scary game. It was hard. It was sad. And yeah. I think the thing that creeped me out the most was when Monica actually followed me on Twitch. That's very scary. That was very scary. So yeah, I may be making a YouTube series on this. I'm not sure if I can be asked doing it or not. But I do know that a mate of mine does upload the VODs of every stream, so you can just check out the 4 episodes, I think it is, there. I'm gonna change up games, but um, yeah, I do hope you guys did enjoy this game. Um, it scared the living shit out of me multiple times, and it did touch base on some pretty serious matters. Um, but yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will be back with a different game. See ya.